Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz and today we're playing MBC Reanimator. This deck is looking to put an Olmog's Crusher, Rust Goliath, or Troll of Khazad-dûm into the graveyard as soon as possible and get it back with Exhume or Dread Return. The way we're doing this is we have 4 Careful Study to discard cards from our hand, 4 Modern Age to discard cards from our hand, and 2 Foil to discard cards from our hand and provide a piece of interaction. You can also discard the Troll of Khazad-dûm to itself, Swamp Cycling. And then we have fast mana in Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, and 4 Simian Spirit Guide. We have 2 Deep Analysis to recur a bit of value if we need to, 2 foils. I think this is probably just fine. Maybe we can put 2 more foils in the sideboard. I'm not going to do that. We're just leaving these in. Hope to get past our opponent normally. And then Dragon Breath can give our Crusher haste, so we're looking to go fast. In the sideboard, we have Vision Charm for Relic, Drown in Sorrow to clear the board, Snuff Out for decks where it matters, like Glee or maybe Walls or whatever, Dragon Wings for Evasion, and Unexpected Fangs to hopefully not die versus Mono Red. So that's the deck. If you want to get the cards for it, that's on, you could go to cardmarket.com, largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. Forgot to show you how much these expensive cards are. Not really. They're all pretty sweet. But you can pick them up much cheaper than something like a modern deck for sure. Over on patreon.com/kalikaiz, that's where I have all the sideboard guides for the decks I like to play. And you can get early access to videos on the YouTube membership. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the deck. And let's get into the matches. Round 1 versus Mvani. Italian player. Okay, so this I think we keep. We have to cycle the Troll for the island, though. Then we can Careful Study discarding the 2 Dragon Breaths. Swamp go. Vault of Whispers from the opponent. Blood Fountain. I'm going to assume that they're on Affinity. Let's get an Aquifer. And the Bloods are in play. They have 3 artifacts. Fortunately, Magic Online a little bit slow, so we'll just have to work through everything. Found Simian Spirit Guide. Play the Aquifer. So if I am able to Careful Study, discard the Goliath and the Dragon Breath, then I can use the Simian Spirit Guide if I draw an Exhume. Okay, they have a Swamp here, Refurb. Okay, I mean that kind of goes with my plan. I'll discard a Dragon Breath. Shambling Gas. I don't know what they're doing. We have a Dark Ritual. Let's cast the Careful Study. Discard Dragon Breath. Rust Goliath. So I can Dark Ritual. Let's just go Lotus Petal. My Dark Ritual right now, I can Modern Age, discard the Troll. I'll have 2 mana left over. 3. I'm just going to cycle the Troll. Get a Swamp. Play the Swamp. Then we will Modern Age. Discard another Dragon Breath. Ah, man. Okay, so we've seen 15... almost 16 cards and no okay, we have no reanimations yet. I guess we haven't seen that many cards because we've been pulling lands out of the deck, so we've really only looked at 12 cards. Opponent with Lembas. Sort of imagine they're on a removal pile deck. Still want to probably put the Rust Goliath into play. 10 damage coming in is pretty good. Plays a Swamp. I guess they might have Snuff Outs and things like that. We're looking for Exhume or Dread Return. Draw a card. There's an Exhume. So we're almost to the point of hard casting stuff. So I think I'm going to discard the Simian Spirit Guide and just cast the Exhume. Get back to Rust Goliath. So this is a pretty good clock. We will say yes to one of these and then no to the others. And then attack in. Bam. You take 10. Snuff out. You take 0. They take 4, basically. So, if that's a problem, Deep Gate. I don't know what's going on over there. Find another Rust Goliath. Okay. Pass the turn. We have 4 mana, 5, 6 mana. Can get a Troll into play. Viscer's Insight, sacrificing a Lembas. Draw 2 cards. They put the Lembas back into the deck. Discarding a Swamp. So some sort of mono black Gates. Be some other thing. Kill my creature. Removal pile. How do I deal with a removal pile? Discard the Rust Goliath. I don't know. They get in for 3. I guess the deep analysis would be good here. Lotus Petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take one more draw, I guess. I think we're dead. Let's just go to game 2. So we need a fast Crusher, basically, and them to not have Snuff Out in hand somehow. I guess we can use Vision Charm. And then I think I take out 2 Seeming Spirit Guides. We can turn their black lands off. We can turn them into like islands and then get in with the Crusher. But then, I don't know. Maybe we need way more looters and way more mana, just more of everything. We're on the play. It's sort of hard to play Reanimator in a snuff out format, but I guess Troll of Khazad-dûm doesn't get snuffed, so maybe that would have been a better thing to bring back. Okay, I have to consider that for later. Okay, I'm keeping this. We can Careful Study, discard these 2, or discard the Deep Analysis. If I draw a land, maybe it should be Rust Goliath Deep Analysis. Careful Study, discard Deep Analysis Goliath. Pass the turn. Opponent on Vault of Whispers into a Nile Spellbomb. Found an Exhume. Let's Careful Study. Discard a Dragon Breath. And another Dragon Breath, I guess, and play the land. Then I can hopefully use the Deep Analysis, but they'll probably crack their relic, the Nile Spellbomb, so I can't use the Deep Analysis. We are playing against the Hate deck. Takes my Exhume. Plays Heapgate. Cracks the Nile Spellbomb. Well, that did not go very well. Can I get a Modern Age? Okay, pass the turn. They're duressing me. Take my Deep Analysis. Takes a Dread Return. Okay. Mono Black Gates. Can Modern Age. Discarding the Deep Analysis. You have another Hate piece. Lembas. Okay. Refurb. Yeah, we'll discard the foil. We found an Exhume. We'll discard the Rust Goliath. Deep Analysis. Trying to find lands. Those are the wrong lands. Oh, wait. I could use Vision Charm to Exhume my creature. That's an interesting play. But they have Snuff Outs and all that nonsense. Come on. Leave me alone, Membani. Ridiculous. Okay, I guess we continue to die. Blood Fountain. We found a swamp. Play a Modern Age. Discard the Dragon Breath. Play out the swamp. Snuff out on my creature. Okay. There's the gate. They can make their refurb get in for 4. I could phase it out, I guess. Target player mills 4 cards. It's not that helpful. I suppose if I find Exhume, I could mill and then go for... I don't know. I don't have a good plan here. They have 1 card left in hand. Once again. Alright, I guess we discard the Crusher. Play Island. That's the turn. Okay, they're sacrificing the Lembas. Alright, they got me. They had 700 hate cards. Duress, Spellbomb. Every single card they played was a hate card. Refurb even. So they only had hate cards and Basilisk Gate. That's pretty fun. Alright, we'll see you in round 2. Okay. We finally have the thing. We have a turn 2 Rust Goliath. Keep. We're on the draw, though. We can Careful Study, pitch Rust Goliath, and something else. And then Simian Spirit Guide, Swamp, and Exhume. What's our opponent up to? Green. Walls. Okay. I beat Walls. Aquifer, go. Is a 10-10 on turn 2. Turn 3 attacking for 10. Turn 4 attacking for 10. Might not be good enough. So we really need a Crusher. They play Quirion Ranger, Overgrown Battlement. They have 2 cards in hand. Find a Troll. Let's play the Careful Study. Okay, there we go. Crusher. Discard Goliath. And then go ahead and Exhume. Putting the Crusher into play. Hopefully that will do something. We can also cycle the Troll for a blue, Contaminated Aquifer, so we can foil them. They play a Caretaker. Shield Wall Sentinel. See what they have left. They have 1 card in hand right now. So maybe foil will be good here. Gets Axebane Guardian. Can they cast it right now? They can. Dang. Am I dead? Axebane, okay. I guess I'm not dead yet. We have an exhume. I'm gonna try this careful study. Does that make sense? Will I have enough for the foil? Let's careful study. Discard another crusher. Discard the modern age. Then we'll attack for 8. Annihilator 2, baby. Now we're going to cycle this and we'll go foil pitch the Goliath. There we go. This is what I wanted to have happen. Opponent has no interaction. We're just attacking for 8. Annihilator 2. What are they going to sacrifice? I guess the shield wall. And then a land. They don't even need the lands right now. I guess they need 1 land for their Quirion. Sacrificing shield wall and a forest. Okay, that's exactly what I thought they would do. They have 4 walls in play right now. They're at 12. I guess if I exhume, then they get that shield wall back, which isn't great. So I don't really want to do that. Unless I find... Well, I don't have a way to put my other thing into play. I guess I could foil and pitch a Dragon's Breath, and then get that other Crusher into play and attack for 16 with Annihilator 4 total. Okay, our opponent's taking some action. 2 mana. Casting a Winding Way. So I'll just foil that. They might have a better spell, but I can't let them draw 4. We'll discard the Goliath. Okay, so now they just have the win anyway. Easy. They're making the blue mana, picks up the land. So if they have Drift right now, they can drift for Reaping and then win the game. Well played. On to game 2. So we clearly want the snuff outs. I guess I just cut the deep analysis and 2 spirit guides. Okay, now we're on the play. Well, I have 2 modern ages galore. Keep land into modern age, pitch Goliath, and pass the turn. I mean, this is what I was hoping to do. Well, let's see if it's good enough. Forest into nothing. We play modern age. Pitch the Rust Goliath. Simian Spirit Guide can allow me to cast the Dread Return. Our opponent cycles the Generous Ent, getting a forest. So I'll have a 2-drop, maybe a Battlement now. Plays a Battlement. Okay. Find a Dragon Breath. We'll discard the Dragon Breath. Play another Modern Age. Come on, Ritual. Okay, we find a foil. Okay, we'll discard this Rust Goliath. Play the land. Pass the turn. I need some way to exhume my creature. Quirion Ranger for the opponent. So they have 1, 2, 3 mana. 4 mana. Plays a shield wall to get, I'm guessing, an Axebane. They get the Axebane. Okay. We find another Simian Spirit Guide. Draw. Discard Spirit Guide. Play Modern Age. Okay, there we go. So we can discard another Simian Spirit Guide. Or discard the land. I think I discard Spirit Guide. And go Dark Ritual. Land. Dread Return on the Rust Goliath. We attach. We attack in for 10. So the best draw for me now is... I don't know. Probably an island. I can't foil though. I need a basic island so I can hardcast the foil. I guess Snuff Out would be pretty good as well. Our opponent plays a forest. They can hardcast the Axebane, and they'll have 3 6 mana available with the Battlement. They cast the Axebane. They're gonna have to block something. They'll probably just block with the Shield Wall Sentinel though. Oh, I shouldn't have blocked. If I had not discarded the Simian Spirit Guide, I could have pumped this up and threatened lethal, so they have to block with 2 creatures. Hunts. They untap the Battlement. Plays a Generous Ent, so that's a good blocker. 5. This has Trample, so we could surprise kill them if we draw Snuff Out, because we could just snuff out whatever they're blocking. The Generous Ent can... Okay, I did. Alright, let's draw and discard. Discard this Crusher. Swamp Cycle. We'll get an Aquifer. Play the Aquifer out. Now we have a Dread Return. I wonder if I want to do anything with that. I don't think that Dread Returning the Crusher right now makes that much sense. We're just going to attack in. Our opponent gains life with their food. Blocks with the Generous Ent. Yep. They're at 10. I assume I'm dead. They have 6 cards in hand. If they are able to actually flick through the stuff, I will concede. Looks like they have it. Yep. So they can drift for reaping again. Okay. We would probably time them out if we let them actually accomplish it. There's Galvanic Alchemist. They have infinite mana. My opponent is a very courageous person playing an infinite clicky combo with this lag. There's a Drift of Phantasms. Okay, we're out. Round 3. We're still trying to do the thing. Okay. This is really good if I draw anything that discards, so I'm going to keep it. We can play Swamp. If we draw foil, we can pitch Goliath Dragon Breath to the foil. I don't think you are allowed to not keep this hand. Swamp, pass the turn. Careful Study would be good. Forest for our opponent. Llanowar Elves. That's not good. On Crusher. Play Swamp, pass the turn again. Einhorn Elves. Into Winding Way. Oh god. We're gonna die. Careful Study, careful Study. Foil would be okay, acceptable. Another Exhume. Okay. How do I win? Let's pass. I don't have enough discard outlets. That's what I learned. You'd think that foil would be good enough, but it seems it's not. Modern Age, not really working. Opponent's just free to do their thing. Quirion Ranger. Here comes Timberwatch. Then they can untap the Elves. Play a 2-drop. They have another Quirion Ranger. Well-Wisher, okay. Untapping. Timberwatch. Finally find the Modern Age. Doesn't get me in very far, though. They even discarded the Timberwatch. Okay, I'm just going to concede. That way they don't know what I'm doing. And we need to bring in the Drown in Sorrows. And the Snuff Outs. Then we'll just discard. We'll get rid of these. And these. And then bring back in a foil as a way to maybe be another pitch spell. That was so close. Let's go. Give it to me. Okay. Keep. I mean, I'm keeping on filtering here. We have Careful Study, discard the Dragon Breaths. No Exhumes. But turn 2 Modern Age after already kind of fixing the hand up a bit. I'm totally fine with having the Dragon Breaths in the graveyard. So Careful Study. Let's go. Discard, discard. Didn't get very far. Pass the turn. We have a turn 2 Snuff Out. Do I just snuff out the first thing I see? I would say yes. Yes, I will. Maybe not. I don't know. Land. I guess if I have an Exhume, they get their creature back. They cycle a Generous End, so I don't need to snuff out this turn. Getting a Forest. Maybe they'll play a Priest of Titania. We have a Modern Age, so we have a Fatty now. And we're looking for an Exhume. Okay, I'll discard the Crusher. I have 2 really good targets. So now I'm looking for one of my 8 ofs. I don't know what the percentage chance is seeing it. I guess I have to find not exactly the Dread Return. I'm liking how the filtering is useful. I play Masked Vandal to kill my Modern Age. Okay. That's unfortunate. I don't like it. Why'd you do that? So, Exhume off the top. Or we just Modern Age pitching the other Goliath. Looks like our opponent's having some issues clicking. Okay. No problem. Do your thing. Okay, Modern Age is gone. We will play another one. Discard the Rust Goliath. Play a land. Pass the turn. So we have 5 mana now. With the Dark Ritual. They play a Forest. Winding Way. Choosing creature. They find Well-Wisher, Avenging Hunter, Llanowar Elves, Nyxborn Hydra. They play a Llanowar. That means next turn they could play the Avenging Hunter. So I probably have to kill the Llanowar. We're hoping for an Exhume. Drown in Sorrow. Okay. Not super good. There's the Exhume. Okay, discard the Rust Goliath. I can go... I think I just Exhume the Crusher right now. Crusher coming in. And then we'll get in. See how they... how the Annihilation works on them. They get rid of Scattershot and a land. Okay, they take 8. So they currently have 4 mana. Let's see what they do. I could just try to go for Snuff Out into Drown in Sorrow, attack in. Plays Aquarian, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Countershot Archer. Just to get more creatures on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Plays Well-Wisher. Okay, they're not going to like this. They're not going to like this at all. We're going to Dark Ritual into Drown in Sorrow Snuff Out. Plays a Nyxborn Hydra, just to get it on the table. That's pretty funny. They're so dead. Gets in for 1. I can handle that. Finally, we're doing the thing. Okay, my turn. Always yield. We don't even have to Dark Ritual. I'll just cycle this. Grab my swamp. Play it. Drown in Sorrow. Now if they like go to untap their mana creature, I can snuff out their mana creature, but we just win the game. Yeah. Okay. Let's try again. This deck almost always just comes down to whether or not you can get the Crusher into play. So I kind of wonder now, what would it be like if we played green-black Reanimator, where you're playing Dark Ritual, Exhume, Dread Return, with like Cash Grab, Malevolent Rumble, just like trying to pick stuff from the graveyard, trying to pick your creatures, but does Malevolent Rumble and Cash Grab is it useful? I'm not sure. But that is an option. Okay, post board. We want to take 1 match. Come on. When it's on the play, we have a turn 2 Troll plus Snuff Out. Pretty sick. Let's keep. So, land. I wonder if we cycle for... Yeah, we probably just want a basic so that we could play another Drown in Sorrow. Land and we're Elves. Play land. Cycle this. Well, let's untap. Just pass the turn. I don't want to snuff out their creatures until I have the Troll in play. Priest of Titania. That's going to get snuffed. Elvish Mystic. Well, Swamp Cycle. Grabbing a Swamp. Okay, I can hold on to the Dark Ritual and play another Troll maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost. So we Exhume. And then go ahead and kill this. Pass the turn. They play Aquarian Ranger. A Well-Wisher. Untaps. Plays a land. Finding Way again. Finding Hydra. Well-Wisher, Quirion Ranger. We can play another Quirion Ranger. I'm pretty much looking for a Drown off the top. They're doing tap on tap stuff. There's another Llanowar. Find a Crusher. Let's play Modern Age. We'll discard the Crusher. Play a land. Go ahead and get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This turn we can discard the Dragon Breath and then put the Troll in play. Plays another Well-Wisher. 1, 2, 3. They do have a lot of mana for a Hydra. They choose to attack. 5. Okay. Come on, Drown in Sorrow. You got this. Come on, deck. Red Return. Okay. Draw. Discard Dragon Breath. Land. Red Return on the Crusher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Okay. I will attack. They're gaining life, but we're going to be chipping away at them with our Crusher. Sacrifices Quirion Ranger and Forest. They go to 7 life. So one thing we could do, maybe not. Thinking like, I wonder if I could Dread Return a Troll. Like sacrifice the Dragon Breath. They're doing stuff. I think they're going to try to get in for lethal. But we will have the Snuff Out on their creature. I feel like they're going to play the Hydra +4 +1. Or just +4 onto something. Well-Wishers also can gain them a ton of life. What are they going to put it on? I guess the Quirion. Okay. So now when they attack, I blast the Quirion Ranger. I can't untap the Well-Wishers. They're going to attacks. Will they attack? They are attacking in. Okay. So instead of taking 5, we'll take 4 by snuff outing the Quirion Ranger. And kill you. We're at 7 life. They are going to tap their Well-Wishers and then untap the Well-Wisher? No. They're at 19. We find the Drown in Sorrow. Okay, so that's gonna be GG again, I believe. Drown in sorrow. All your creatures are dead except your Hydra and your land, then we attack in. Yeah, we're 1 and 2. Round 3. So we have 1, 2. We can Dread Return the Troll on turn 3, which is pretty mid. They have Draw Swords Bridge. What do we draw? Okay, so we have a turn 2 Troll. Ritual, cycle. I guess I just play the Swamp and pass a turn. Blood Fountain for the opponent. Let's cycle the Troll for a Swamp. It would be better if I could get, okay, we have an Exhume. Okay, so let's just Exhume it right now while they have nothing in play. Pass the turn. Hopefully they refurb, we put the Rust Goliath into play, and then we Dread Return the Rust Goliath. Drawing the Exhume was pretty clutch. Give me a refurb, I'm ready. They Wellspring. 1, 2, so now we can play the Modern Age. Discard the Rust Goliath. Oop, discard the Crusher. That's what you want. Then Dark Ritual, Human Spirit Guide, Dread Return the Crusher. Okay, attacking for 6. Now they have to not have KCS plus Toxin Analysis. As long as they don't have that, I'll be okay. This is 14 damage. They Deadly Dispute, looking for the combo. If I can find Foil, maybe I can stop that from happening. What's in my sideboard? Pretty much just the Snuff Outs. I mean, Division Charms. Maybe Snuff Out could be good versus them as well. Or Dragon Wings to get my thing flying. Because then they can't... Okay, they're going to discard my Rust Goliath. Plays a Mirror Enforcer. Can't block this, and they can't profitably block the Crusher. Do they have Karkland Shaman? They can block everything. We'll just kill all these 3. Maybe they're planning on blocking and then sacrificing a bunch. We draw. Discard is Aquifer. We'll go ahead and attack in. Maybe I should just play the Aquifer out so I could hard cast stuff. Attack with everything. Why don't you go ahead and sacrifice some permanents? They probably just sacrifice their 2 tokens. So in order to Karkland Shaman away the Crusher, they need to block with the Enforcer and then sacrifice a bunch of stuff. They Galvanic Blast the Crusher. Okay. So now what are you going to do? Sacrifice 5 things or just block with the Mirror Enforcer? Well, their token is gone. Their Mirror Enforcer will be dead. And then, I don't know what else from there. Maybe they gang block the refurb and then they sacrifice 4 things like sack, 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 sack. And then the refurb kills this. And then I'm down to just... Okay, what's going on? 3, 4... Sacrifice 5 permanents? Okay, and then you sacrifice another 2 permanents? Okay. That seems like a risk. They're gonna go down to 1 land? Okay, go. That was a surprise. Plays a Blood Fountain. They're rebuilding. We've got the Affinity. 4 artifacts on the table now. Nile Spellbomb. Okay, that sucks. Play a land, I guess. Your turn. Plays a Wellspring. It's just so easy for Affinity to rebuild. They were down to 1 land. So many permanents in play. Kind of nutty. Dragon Breath. Play the Island. We'll get in. So I now can cast... I have 6 mana. I can cast a Troll. They're at 12. Using an Exhume is a horrible plan now. They have Hunter's Blowgun in their main deck instead of the other thing. Instead of Toxin Analysis. Another Dragon Breath. Get in. They kill my creature. They're down to nothing. They can just get back Enforcer and Refurb and just wreck me. Brutal. Play top deck Mirror Enforcer. Lovely. Okay. They put Death Touch on the Enforcer. Sure. Dread Return on the Crusher. So now they have to crack the Spellbomb. They're going to get in for 5. We'll go to 15. We're looking for a Careful Study. Or Modern Age. And Lotus Petal. That's the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they can get back their creatures. Assume they take Refurb and Enforcer. They take Enforcer and Karkland Shaman. Because they can give the Karkland Shaman Death Touch with the blowgun thing. It's in for 5. I can't believe they were able to come back from 1 land in play. There's the Enforcer. Blood Fountain again. Okay. Play the Modern Age. I mean, we're dead-ish. We'll discard a land. Or Dragon Breath and Scoop. Gross. Alright, we need Dragon Wings and Vision Charm. And then get rid of the Simian Spirit Guides. I still feel like I need the Deep Analysis, and maybe the foil could be good. So we're hoping to have a good hand. I don't know how you can beat that hand from Affinity. Let's go. On the play. No Exhume. We can Lotus Petal into Careful Study. I'm gonna keep Petal, Blue, Careful Study. Discard the Crusher. Dark Ritual. Oh, I can't do anything. So let's Petal, cycle, grab the Aquifer. I need a land. Turn 2 Crusher would be pretty good, but they also play Cast Downs in their deck. Let's cycle here, grabbing another Aquifer. Since I'm not like doing anything with that land right now anyway. That's all the tap lands out of my deck. Plays a Bridge. Come on! Jeez. Play the Modern Age. So we have Exhume. I'll discard the Modern Age. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Dark Ritual. Exhume. Refurbish Familiar. Get out of here. Get out of here with this nonsense. Hunter's Blowgun. Just doing the thing. Dark Ritual again. So, do I Vision Charm right now? Draw. Discard the Careful Study. We'll go Dark Ritual. That's the Exhume. So now they crack. And my last hope is to Vision Charm and get something awesome. Target player mills 4 cards. Me. We need Dragon Breath and Pressure. Oh, there was the good stuff. We just whiffed. Let's try one more time. See if we can get a 2-3. This is our last. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put a turn 3 troll into play. So I'll get a land here. Then we have a turn 3 troll. Probably not good enough. Let's mulligan. Okay. Keep. Put back 1 Goliath. Play land. Should I? They're on forest. Gotta spare a sentinel. So walls or elves. I need to go fast. Hard casting the Dread Return is not that fast. So let's play a turn 2 Modern Age. Or turn 1 Modern Age. Discarding the Rust Goliath. Then we're trying to find Swamp Exhume. I have a couple of turns to try to get the swamp going. Quirion Ranger. We did beat Elves before based on our sideboard. But the main plan didn't get there. Priest of Titania, it's Elves. They just got lots of mana. Quirion Ranger again. They're basically infinite mana, so you're looking at them probably having like a really wild... Okay, there's a swamp. We can discard the Dread Return. Simian Spirit Guide. Cycle this for a swamp. And then we put our Rust Goliath into play, which is a 10/10. I don't know if that's good enough. It is it's a big guy. What's next? Our opponent has near limitless mana. Timberwatch Elf. Okay. Okay. Second Timberwatch Elf. 5 elves on the battlefield. We had a second Exhume. We would have been able to put the Crusher into the battle, but it did not have haste. So, bring in the removal spells. Seems like the Deep Analysis foil wasn't very good. Dragon Breath's pretty important. We have 8 ways to discard. Really, it's 12 ways to discard if you count the troll. Interesting. Let's get rid of some Simian Spirit Guides. And submit. Okay, this looks decent. Let's keep. Because I have the Exhume, let's go land, Careful Study, get rid of this and this. Oh my god, I hope I draw a swamp. That would be the turn 2. So we have maybe like 7 or 8 hits to get the swamp. Opponent's turn. Forest into Llanowar Elves. Fancy art. Okay, pass. We need a swamp. Any basic would do. Or a troll. Play a Well-Wisher and a Jespera. Dragon Breath again. I'll pass. I think I can still get it done as long as I get a swamp in the next 1 or 2 turns. Come on. Jespera again. I'm playing to my outs, and it is getting lucky. Plays Timberwatch. Okay, so this is it. This is our turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Got it. Never didn't have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can go Dark Ritual, Exhume, bring back the Crusher, Dragon's Breath on the Crusher. That's a yes. And then cast Drown in Sorrow. So keep that on top. F6. Enjoy. We win. Yes. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay, apparently my deck is very prepared for elves. Let's try again. I'm going to keep this hand. We have Snuff Out and Drown in Sorrow. So we just have to like work our way into a board wipe. They play a Llanowar Elves. And Dark Ritual. Let's pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana towards a creature. Plays Priest of Titania. And what else? Essence Warden. I'm nervous about a possible Nyxborn Hydra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting closer. I think I just snuffed this. Kill that. Your turn. There's another Priest of Titania. Gains a life. Just trying to not get Nyxborned. Plays a Birchlore Rangers. They could have a counterspell now that they have the Birchlore Rangers in play. Alright. Drown. Lotus Petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or try to find a loot because we have the Dread Return. So I'm going to bottom. One of our looters would get there. Plays Llanowar. Dragon Breath. Okay, pass. Winding Way from the opponent. Finding a bunch of stuff. Distant Melody and Winding Way to go to the graveyard, but they did find a Timberwatch Elf. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Dang. We would be 1 away still, even if we had topped the Lotus Petal. Here comes the Timberwatch Elf. Looking for a looter. If I found a troll, I could cycle for a mana and then Dread Return the troll, and then next turn play the Olomog's Crusher. Okay, Modern Age. So I think I just pay 2 mana, cast Modern Age in case I find another loot effect. Discard the Crusher. Now we can give it Dragon Breath because we have the mana. Red Crusher. Sweet. Dark Ritual. Red Return the Crusher. Come back. Now's your time to shine, my friend. Okay, Dragon Breath. And we'll go ahead and attack for 8 with Annihilator 2. Finally. This is the anti-elves deck. If you want to play anti-elves, just play Dimir Reanimator. Oh no, they're getting rid of their lands. They're going to take it. Interesting. Will we survive? They have 1 man in play. We have Dread Return. Play Fëanor Elves. 3 elves on the battlefield. What are they going to sacrifice? They just concede. Okay. So I think that the deck either didn't come together or was missing some things. So if you have some comments on what we should do, let me know. It seemed like, I mean, a couple of times Simian Spirit Guide did come up, but maybe these cards are just not worth playing. Something to go faster might be better there. I just don't know how to go faster. Got the pedals and stuff. A couple times it just didn't come together. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video.